Hello and welcome back to, well, I decided to save you guys the fast travel thing. I made it back to Winterhold, as I now have the Broken Star in my inventory. Let me just, let's see, where am I? Broken Azure Star. What a wonderful sight that is. So we are going to fix it, or rather we're going to improve it, I think. And that's accomplished by talking with Nelicar. I'm not going to go back up to Azura's Shrine, because that's going to piss off the follower of Azura up there. Let's see. Nelicar?
They just don't let us go in the collar. They said it's not safe in there.
Okay. Nelicar!
I told you what you wanted to know. What else could you want?
Well, I want to tell you that I got the star.
Stendarr's mercy. You found it. Azura's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azura. Only Black Souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
What he said just there is a little bit of an oversight on the part of the developers, because when I turn this into the Black Star, it's going to count as pretty much any other Black Soul gem, so it should just be able to capture White Souls as well as Black Souls. So, let's do it.
Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see what we'll need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging. Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college. He did it! He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside.
So, we need to deal with Melon somehow.
Precisely. But it's not as simple as enchanting Malin away. He's put up barriers. Souls are only allowed in, not out. If we were to somehow send a soul inside the star, one that was ready to overpower Malin from the inside,
I don't like where this is going.
I could soul trap you, place you inside the star, then bring you back once Malin has been dealt with. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, so you want to soul trap me. What's to keep me from ending up like Malin?
Malin's soul is beyond hope because his body is dead. But I'll be keeping you just slightly alive on this end.
That's reassuring.
Be careful.
Oop.
If you die inside the star, your soul will be disrupted.
If you die in the star, you die in real life.
Anyone can do for you if that happens.
Okay, I'm ready to enter the star, I think.
Okay, stand very still. This might sting.
You have to tell me that?
First, I'll need to grab
Ha!
your soul.
God.
Take a deep breath.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait. There's something different about you.
Okay, if I remember right. Let's see. This experiment of yours is over.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Nope, didn't quite get him. Okay, so his lackeys are gonna throw so many spells at me, and I'm probably gonna die, like, straight away. Yep. So, I'd been reading up on this before I started the recording, so that I'd be prepared for this. So, I'm gonna go through that, I'm gonna go through that little bit of dialogue again.
Maybe this is...
Yep,
It would mean
yep.
cutting the star off from... Give
Okay,
me a
let's do
minute
it.
to examine the star. I'll see what we'll need to do.
Okay.
These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging. Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. And that way we won't have to wait quite so long when I inevitably die again on attempting this.
Did it? He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul.
Yeah,
Precisely.
I need to deal with him.
If we were to somehow
Do it so I
a
mess all
special
inside.
type of soul trap, placing you inside the I understand if you need some time to prepare.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Right.
Until next time.
So I'll save here actually, and that'll be even better, I think. Okay.
I told you what you wanted to. Okay.
I'm ready.
Stand very still. This might sting.
So the trick I've heard
First, I'll
while he's doing this.
soul.
Oh,
Now.
you kind of
take a
missed.
Deep breath.
Okay.
Why? There's something.
Ah, fuck.
And you take it from me.
So the trick I'd heard was that you could shout at Melon, or yeah, you could shout at Melon, by you could exit out of the
Make a fine run.
chat like early, and then that would stop Malin from fleeing. There we go, that's him taken care of.
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself.
I just need to heal. I need to keep healing. Okay, can you pull me out? Can you pull me out? There we go.
Easy there. The numbness
Phew.
will pass. Just don't strain yourself. We've done it. The star has been cut off from Azora, and Malin's soul finally has some measure of peace, even if it is non-existence.
So, what do we do with it now?
Now, you could use it for what we meant it for, using black souls for enchanting. The black star will never decay, but it can no longer hold the white souls of lesser creatures.
Again, that's a bit of a bug.
You keep it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind me. Congratulations. You've changed the fate of a Daedric artifact and lived.
Sweet.
Until next time.
But yeah,
Just say the word if you need a drink or
I should now have the item in my inventory. I've also got a black soul gem here, which I haven't filled yet. But, let's see. Where am I? The black star. Might help if I can find the item. Let's see. Black soul gem. Ah, the black star. So, look at this. That's quite pretty, actually. it's I've completely defaced and like desecrated a Daedric artifact, but
The mages don't
it looks
let us
nice.
go on the colony. They said it's not safe in there.
So what Nelicar has said is basically a bit of a developer oversight, because as I was saying previously, the Black Star behaves just like any other soul gem, and so I want to demonstrate that if I can. I need to trade some things with you.
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
No, it's a demonstration. I'm just going to give you all my soul gems, including the black soul gem, because I want to save that. Current soul gem, lesser soul gem. The gems that already have souls in them, I can keep. I just want to make sure I don't have any empty soul gems other than the black star, because I should be able to demonstrate that it will work just like any other soul gem. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and travel back to... Well, I placed down a marker somewhere here. Ah, yeah, I placed a marker down here. So I'm going to travel back to Iverstead for reasons. And, let's see what I'm doing. I'm going to head towards the marker, because there should be a thing there that I want to get, and I'll probably end up killing stuff on the way anyway, so... let's see, bound sword, I'll put that on my right hand. So the reason I'm heading to this location is there's supposed to be a fort somewhere around here that has a spell tome for bound bow, which I really want because I have that perk that lets me soul trap with bound weapons. So I want to try and get to Fort Amal and then like go from there and just like grab stuff. Okay, so I've got my bound sword in one hand and a healing spell in the other. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to get some small moving targets like that fox there. If we can get a hostile target like a mud crab or something, this would be an excellent demonstration. Let's see if I can just like travel down near the river, because I think I'm gonna have to cross the river anyway. So there's bound to be some mud crabs down here. Maybe. They usually chill out near rivers anyway. God, the one time I want to find something to kill and it's not giving me anything to kill. Oh well, I'll just keep traveling into the wild. I'll probably save my game just in case. Just in case, because I don't want to go dying and then like realize it. Alright, I better wait as well actually. Wait for an hour. And there is Serana. This is how I'm just going to get around poor pathfinding, is I'll just wait an hour and summon Serana to my side. Okay, let's see here. I may be going completely the wrong way here. I'm going to have a long trip down at any rate. That seems to be the way. I don't see any forts yet, but if I just sort of gradually make my way down this very rocky waterfall, this is not a good idea. I would advise against trying this at home unless you have the proper equipment. Trying it at home. As if people have a mountain at home. I mean, if you've got a climbing wall, like one of those rock climbing walls in your home, then that's cool, and I want to visit you sometime and show you how absolutely terrible I am at climbing. Ah, there's Fort Amal, I believe. Let me check the map. It's not going to tell me until I get close enough. But I'm hoping that's the fort that I'm looking for. I still haven't found anything to test soul trapping on just yet. Ooh, that could have gone very very badly. Okay. This could also go very, very badly. Oh fuck, I'm trapped. Okay, I'm just gonna have to trust in... Okay, I'm just... Ow. I just have to trust in my practice at doing dropper maps on Minecraft. As well as the slopes. Okay, anything like remotely mud crab-like around here? We'll just wait another hour. Boom. That's how you summon a vampire, is wait for an hour. Okay, there's Fort Amal. Gonna see if I can find some wildlife to... Ah, wolves! They'll do. Uh-oh, I'm swimming. I can't cast spells underwater. Okay. No soul gem large. Maybe the unofficial patch fixed it. I think that might be what happened, is that the patch has actually indeed fixed it so that the Black Star can only hold black souls. How about that? I'm not sure if that's actually what happened, but I do have the Black Star with me. It should hold a...
What now?
Okay, let me share some things with you. I'm gonna take my soul gems back. There we go. Okay, so I believe this is Fort Amal. And I believe I'm going to be fighting some bandits and stuff in here. Well, not quite bandits, but we'll see. Come on, get me in there. Fort Amal discovered. Yes, this is a place. I'm getting ready to trap so many souls, and I'm going to be able to do so much fucking awesome enchantments. Provided I survive long enough is the thing. So, I'm going to save again, like right here. I'm being a very cautious saver today. Because the last thing I want is to, like, spend fucking forever, like, doing all this. So, time to sneak. Is that a human over there? It's a burnt corpse. Alright, here we go. Time to fight. Come on. Keep dying. Soul captured! Nice. So I think that will have gone into... Ooh, Medlight. Nice. I think that will have gone into my... It's probably gone into my Black Soul Gem. Nope. It's gone into the Black Star. It's filled with the Grand Soul. Black Souls count as Grand Souls. Grand Souls are the best souls that you can get. Ew. Zombie Stormcloak Soldier. Can I, like... I'm really curious now. Can I necromance this,
That's close enough.
Where'd you come from?
No, I can't. Alright. Alright, this fire mage has just been chilling out up there and nobody's been bothering to fight him. Go on, Serana, kick his ass. Give that nerd a wedgie. You can do it. I'll conjure a flame Atronach to help you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be using fire spells to fight a fire mage. I'll tase him instead. Come on. Zap his corpse. Okay. So that is the outside cleared out. He's got a petty soul gem that's filled with a soul. So I want to get into Fort Amal Prison, as I'm not going to be going through the entire place, I just want to get one thing from here. So I'm going to try and get to the prison. Here we are, Fort Amal Prison.
Who's there?
Ow, 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 ow. Holy shit. Alright. I've got to heal. Okay. So I'll let Serana do ow, 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 ow. I hate storm mages. Because they can drain your magicka. Thank you, Flame Atronach, for helping me out there. Sit here, Briarheart. Right. So I'll just let my magicka recover. Drafted extra magicka. Firmament. Let's see. Common soul gem here. Nice. So what I'm looking for is there should be like a bucket somewhere in here. Is it in here? Okay, it's not that bucket. This may be, yeah, this may take a little while to do, but I'm just gonna like thoroughly search the rooms and find what I'm looking for. Let's see here. I'll bring out my there we are. I'll bring out my crossbow with ethereal bolts just in case. Okay. Not seeing anything in here. I don't think it's in any of these cells. It should be back in the main room then. Somewhere, maybe. I'm hoping at least. Firmament. I've already read that one. Beggar Prince. No skills. Okay. Oh, is this it? Oh, the first hold revolt. Okay. Oh, is it in here? Ah! Spell tome, bound bow. Fuck yes. Okay. Let's see here. What am I doing? Spell tome, bound bow. New spell learned, bound bow. Let me just add that to my favorites. Adept cost 79. Let's add this to my favorites. Hell, I might even be able to dual cast it, which means I would have something that lasts for longer. So that's literally all I wanted from here. Oh, there's a new target to test it on. Okay, let me just Boom! Soul captured. I can take on the fucking world now. Oh my god, yes. That's actually the most satisfying I've ever had. As far as I'm aware, the bound bow is the most powerful bow that you can get. Because it includes the bound arrows, or the ethereal arrows, which are essentially Daedric arrows. So I've got a Daedric bow with Daedric arrows that I summon for a limited amount of time. And I can soul capture things with it. So I'm pretty much set. So with all that in mind, I'm going to remove my marker. And first of all, I'm going to travel back to Dragon's Reach. God, everything interesting is happening this episode. 21, lucky number. So back to Dragon's Reach, because it's just the most convenient for me, because I know there's an enchanting table here. I probably could have looked around for them all, but I was just looking for that one spell tome. And now I have it. So I'm pleased. Let's see. Excuse me, Farengar, can I use your enchanting table real quick?
Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the
Okay.
rest of the great warriors.
So let's see here. I can disenchant some stuff. No, I don't have anything apart from the Axe of Whiterun, which I really don't want to disenchant because that seems like disrespectful to the Jarl.
Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Yeah. Alright. So let's see here. Item. I got my Moth Priest sandals here, so I'm just gonna enchant these with, let's see, Fortify Carry Weight. Carrying capacity increased by 15 points. Oh, 19 points. Soul Jam. I have the Black Store. It's filled with Grand Soul. Yeah, carrying capacity increased by 19 points. Not quite as much as the boots, but at least it doesn't have any armor, so I can, like, yep. So I'm gonna do that. And eventually I'll manage to learn how to enchant things better, and, you know, I'll be able to do even better. So, enchant item, yes.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Yep. Alright, anything else? Let's see here. Item. God, what to take? Ooh, I can enchant my enhanced crossbow. What can I enchant this with? Absorb Magicka. Frost damage. Stamina damage. Turn on dead. Let's see. What about other items? I could take a gold emerald ring. And I could enchant this with Fortify Archery, Fortify Block. I could fortify my carry weight some more. Fortify my Illusion, my Magicka, or my Magicka Regeneration. I'm going to fortify my Magicka Regeneration. Magicka regenerates 26% faster. Nice. Soul Gem. I have a black Soul Gem here. So let's just craft this. And that's me almost leveled up, actually. So let me just wear that ring that I just enchanted. In fact, let me check. Yeah, I'm still wearing my enchanted sandals. Sweet. Let's just, I probably should have named it, now that I think about it, but, yes. I'm starting to kick ass now. Kicking ass, taking games, playing games.
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Yes, I am a wizard. I can call forth magic to my will. And I'm going to do it for terrible, terrible purposes, because I'm feeling like a little bit of a bastard right now. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to travel over to Riften. No, not Riften, sorry. I'm going to travel over to Windhelm first. I haven't actually been in Windhelm yet. I'm just going to the Windhelm stables. Because I believe there is someone in Windhelm who needs my help. Who needs my unique set of skills in order to accomplish a particular objective. As soon as I actually fucking get in there. Man, I'm feeling pretty pleased right now. I'm getting ready to enchant the fuck out of everything. Alright, Windhelm. Welcome to Windhelm.
horses all day long. Do you have any idea how dull
Refuse to help
horses
the
are?
Stormcloaks.
Oh,
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
I'm no fan of the sun. This would be better than this.
You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
casual racism in Morrowind.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people. I mean, I know the Dark Elves sort of enslaved the Khajiit and Argonians in Morrowind, but no.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Looked like those Nords were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Alright.
Safe travels.
So I'm gonna ask around and see if there's any interesting
No
rumors.
secret the Aretino boy is doing
Ah.
some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. Who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Okay. So now we have a quest to talk to Aventus Aretino.
Farm work is hard work.
Let's see here. He's up there. I need to figure out how to get up there. I think I have to go up these stairs over this way. Windhelm is a very confusing place to get around, but then I haven't been in here much, so that might just be me. Here we are.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar. Always with the nonsense.
Let's get indoors.
Of course not.
In a
Those are
cave.
just tales.
Anywhere. Just come
Fine,
this.
then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child. Wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right. I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Alright. So I have to actually pick his lock to get in here, which is very easy. And doesn't count as a crime, because quests.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. So very tired.
Hello.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. You've come at last! I knew you would!
Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it!
Uh-oh, I think you got the wrong person.
Sacrament over and over with the body and the things. And then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
Remain silent.
You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The head mistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
Okay. So I've got to kill somebody who runs an orphanage.
They used to
Sweet.
call Windhelm the city
I mean,
of
what?
kings.
Innocence lost. Right. So, let me now travel to Riften. And this one's going to run into maybe the 35-minute, maybe a little bit longer. I don't want it to run past the cap, so I'm going to be...
I don't know
Oh,
You and Riften looking for trouble?
just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last
Alright.
thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Alright. Who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back. So keep your nose out of their business.
Alright, alright.
Me, I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Alright. I'll just stay out of your way.
Suit yourself. I'll be
Chat
at
with
the
you later.
docks if you change your mind.
Sure. You're not the person I want to chat with right now. So, let me see here. Where is this orphanage I'm supposed to be going to? It must be this building over here. Maybe? Oh no, it's over here.
Like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead?
Alright. Honor Hall Orphanage.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating.
Oh wow.
Make myself clear.
Yes, Grellet.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grellet. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
That is fucked up. You do not say anything like that to orphans, Grelod. Let me just have a chat with you, actually.
You gotta get me out of here. Ever since Aventus left, Grellet's been even meaner than usual. I swear, she's gonna kill one of us.
What do you want? You have no business being in here.
Aventus Aretino says hello.
Aretino? Why, that little bastard. You tell him I'm coming for him, and when I find him, it'll be the beating of his miserable life.
Come to get yourself a kid? You're out of luck. No way Grellet would let any of us get adopted. Especially... Someone has killed Grellet!
Right.
Grellet is dead. Aventus did it.
These people seem nervous, which makes me
Okay,
nervous.
so this is certainly a thing that happened. Let me just get some gold from the Pig Children. Wow, I don't even want that book.
Aventus really did it.
Okay, so she's fleeing.
The Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grellet.
Sorry, Constance, I had to do it. Right, I've got to talk. Got to talk with Aventus again. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. But Grelod really fucking had it coming, I have to say. Like, holy shit. Okay, so I've got to talk with Aventus. And tell him that it's an Eventus for celebration. That was an easy mission. Okay, Aretino residence.
Well, Grelod the Kind. Is she, you know...
Grelod the Kind is dead.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
No need for rewards.
I had expected East Grimoire City to be
Let's see.
bigger.
So that's Innocence Lost. And I leveled up to level 15. So let me go ahead and boost my magicka a little bit more. And that should be a nice place to wrap up this episode. So thank you for watching. I shall see you later.